hello! Man, was it just me, chat, or was my hello off a little bit there? It sounded a little weird. Let's try that again. Hello! Nope, still off. I've got some, like, throat issues. I think maybe I have a paralyzed vocal cord. But anyway, it's Friday night. Let's play some Darkest Dungeon. What do you say? I'm also going to take a sip of water because apparently my throat is all jacked up for what the deal is. Great way to start a stream, Pete. Talk about how you can't talk. Yeah, let's just get in some Darkest Dungeon. We got the Star Wars cast going in. We're ready to work. Ready to get to work. What do we got going here? Eating the rich? I mean, you know, the rich probably would taste pretty good. What do you think, Chad? Who do you think would taste better? Rich people or poor people? If your meat takes on the flavor of what it eats... Thanks very much for the host, Pyro. I appreciate it. But if, like, meat takes on the flavor of what it eats... You know, like how, like, if pork eats wild game, it tastes a little gamey, stuff like that. So, like, the rich typically would eat better food, so they would probably taste better than poor people, right? I mean, the rich gotta taste like caviar and champagne. Meanwhile, poor people are gonna taste like beer and peanuts. I think if you're given a choice of eating a rich person or a poor person, you definitely want to eat a poor person. Or rather, you definitely want to eat a rich person. Does that mean you'd taste like shit, Pete? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, probably I wouldn't taste very good. Poor people would be too lean. Hey, Pete, I'm here to hear about what you had for lunch while you get unspeakably salty. I mean, my lunches are pretty damn uninteresting, though, chat. Like, 5 days out of the week for lunch, I eat a granola bar. That's it. I mean, there's nothing exciting about my lunches typically. If it's a weekday, I just eat a granola bar at my desk at work. That's it. That's what I got going on. My preferred brand of granola bar, I like the Quaker Oats peanut butter and chocolate chip Big Chewy. Not to be confused with peanut butter chocolate chip chewies, because they have those. But the secret is you gotta go for the Big Chewy, man. The Big Chewy. Regular peanut butter and chocolate chip chewies are actually pretty good too, but the Big Chewy is where it hits its stride, man. You want the Big Chewy. Anything's better than sitting around this dump? Sorry, Sam Wessel, you're not gonna go because Eat the Rich is on, which means if you're idle, you get an extra level. Let's look for a mission that we can do, though. Doctor's notes. Oh, it's real good, though. Oh, well, no, we can't go kill the Baron. Also, we're definitely not going to get that. The thing about killing the Baron is they show quest rewards for that. You're never going to get those rewards because the Baron is like 37 trips into the dungeon before you actually got a shot to get it. Arbalest gloves suck. What do we got going down in the Warrens? Well, the thing beyond the stars, I'm not exactly... No, you know what? I definitely don't want to go try to do a boss bash while the thing from Beyond the Stars is there, because there's no way in hell we're going to fight both, even though the Demon's Cauldron is pretty solid. What if we're talking about serfs in medieval times? They'd be way too lean. I think serfs would actually not be as bad as you think, because they drank a lot of booze. Specifically, they drank a lot of beer. We definitely want the Sacred Scroll, though. We're going to go kill the Brigand 8-pounder. This is going to take 165,000 years to do it, but we are going to kill the Brigand 8-pounder, assuming we can put together a team that actually can do it. Like, we could put Sheev Palpatine in there. He'd be pretty good. We need somebody who can hit that 4th slot, and ideally is rank 2. Do we have nobody capable of hitting slot 4? We have nobody. We could take a level 0 cap, son of a bitch. The only person we have that can reliably hit slot 4 is Zam Wessel, and that would cheat her out of a free level, and I really want that... Alright. Obi-Wan can hit slot 4. Yeah, but he's only rank 1. He's not going to be able to do enough damage to slot 4 to kill that guy reliably. We need somebody who can hit slot 4 and hit it hard.
Was that a sub?
Colonel Sherbert, thanks very much for that subscription. I can't believe it's not the salty sweet tears of Jeff Bezos, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Django can pull. If all we're doing is pulling shit out of the back rank and then hitting it with something else, we're not killing the match wielder. Nah, we can't. No, we're not going to do it. I like the Vestal Scroll, but not today. Nope. What else we got down on the wheel? The Dark Bracer is garbage for us because we don't like dark missions. Do we have a team of level 3s that we could take out? Chewbacca needs some stress relief. Oh, we got... Oh, never mind. We got some maintenance to do here. Chewy, you got a real stress problem going on here, buddy. You also have lethargy, and you have all of the crippled, though. Let's get rid of the fids first, because it's terrible. Iskar, thanks very much for the subscription as well. Hope you don't have triskaidekaphobia. A fear of the number 13? No, I'm good, though. I appreciate it. Thanks. That's also 13 months in a row for Iskar. I don't know what to say at this point. You guys are out of your mind. 13 months in a row for Colonel Sherbert as well. You guys are equally insane. I appreciate the insanity, but Iskar, at least it's 13 months of Jeff Bezos' money. You know what? 13 months of Jeff Bezos' money, that I can respect. That's it. You're actually starting to put a serious dent in Bezos' net worth at this point. Chewbacca needs stress relief. Han Solo got to get rid of a disease. That leaves us with not enough people to actually make a team of level 3s. Rose is drinking at the bar. Probably because she's trying to get away from all her Instagram shame. She's just like, I'm gonna go drink. Kind of lost the element of surprise, but it's a raid. Clock Tower, thanks very much for the raid. Little ketchup head working there. What else we gonna do here? I don't know. These missions all suck. We got nothing to do. I really want to do this mission, but I do not want to fight the Brigand 8-pounder with a suboptimal team because he's just too hard. What's going on down in the cove? We could get 3 deeds, and you know what? A Drifter's Buckle is not terrible. We do have a Highwayman, and potentially we might pick up another Highwayman. Let's figure out what team we want to take in then so we can get some people leveled. Obi-Wan, you got to go on this mission because you need a level. It's a short mission, which means it's safe to take Jen Erso, so I guess we grab her too. Captain Phasma, you need a level as well. And then we just need anybody in here who can heal, but I'd prefer that to not be Princess Leia, and I kind of don't want it to be Snoke either. We have a ghetto heal. You know, it is a short mission. Maybe I'm overthinking. We could take Max Rebo. That's going to crank Max Rebo up to level 3, but I kind of feel like that's a good idea, though. We want to get Max Rebo to level 3, so Max Rebo can start being useful singing for his supper in our deeper, darker dungeons. Unequip all of these, and sort them by rarity. Plus, we get a chance to finally use this Arbalest trinket. Plus 30% healing skills. Man, the bunny rabbit is really good, though. I like the bunny. The bunny is great. Mantra of Fasting. Bonus HP if you have the Crimson Curse. Nobody on this mission's got the Crimson Curse. Tough Ring, we're not super caring about. Ancestor's Bottle. And we don't really need bonus hit points on any of these guys. We are going to the cove. We're not going to fight a lot of men. Bonus dodge of our torchlights above 75 is great. Let's just go with the Medic's Greaves and give you some pretty significant healing boost for Captain Phasma. Max Rebo, I think we'll give you the bonus dodge. How else do we want to work with you? You know, since we did give you the massive dodge bonus, we could give you a dodge penalty and have you do extra damage to humans. I don't hate that idea. What else could we potentially give you that's maybe useful? You know what? Let's just give you a survival guide, actually. I think that's going to be okay. It does lower your speed slightly, but you're still fast enough. Plus 4 dodge, plus 1 speed, a little lower on your debuff resist. Obi-Wan will give you that. Bonus crit to melee skills. You're not doing a whole lot of melee stuff. We could just give you a minus 20 overall stress. Tough Ring, I don't want to lower your damage. You already do bad enough damage. A little accuracy might not suck. We could just give you some bonus, because we could also just give you some, you know what? Nah, I don't want to lower your dodge. I was thinking about giving you a little bonus damage for a little bit lower dodge. We could just give you more dodge. Now, you know what? I can never give proper trinkets. I don't know what trinkets are really good on this guy. You should pet the bunny. Okay, Lenny. You know, see, okay, hold on a second, chat. Let's have mice and men for a moment, shall we? Because Lenny was fine as long as he was petting rabbits. It's only when Lenny tried to pet that woman that he had a real problem. When he was just, you know, talking about the rabbits and petting the bunnies, he did okay. Wasn't until he tried to move up to the world that he encountered trouble. He shouldn't have tried to go get a little heavy petting from his lady paramour. Uh-oh, sorry, George. I think I braked her. I'm just going to give you accuracy. Jen Erso, you are going to take the bonus critical. And I think we probably... I don't really want to give you the tough ring. We could give you The ancestors bottle and have you eat a little more food. I don't necessarily hate that. But you know what's better than that? We could give you a... nah, that's fine. Take the ancestors bottle. These are all acceptable. We're overthinking this. It's just a short mission. We don't need to go this deep down the rabbit hole, whether Lenny's down there looking to tell George about the rabbits again or not. Jen Urso needs skills and equipment. Well, she's already got level 2 equipment. And level 2... Never mind. Jen Urso doesn't need anything. Is everybody's equipment? Let's make sure everybody's equipment's all topped up here. Obi-Wan. You are rank 1, which means you could have level... Okay, Obi-Wan needs a little touch-up here. Let's go get Obi-Wan sorted. We got oodles and zoodles of cash. Pete, what the hell's a zoodle? Okay, a zoodle is what you wear when you go to a 20s-style swing party where the Brian Setzer Orchestra is going to play. That's a zoodle. If Brian Setzer is not there, though, I mean, you're going to be hideously poorly outfitted. Where else are you going to get away with wearing a zoot suit if there's not swing music? Now we're sorted. Let's provision. We are going to take a little extra food because we're going to eat slightly more than normal. Give me 4 bonus torches. That's probably enough food. Couple shovels ought to be good. Let's get one of these, one of these. You know what? Yeah, it's fine. Do I want an extra medicinal herb? Yeah, you know what? I will take an extra one. We'll say to hell with the key. Shovels, we don't need any of the blood. Just some food. We'll take a full stack of food, and then we'll take like a couple extra in case what's-her-name gets touchy and wants to eat double. Good. Alright, here we go. We got a gourmand on the team now. Every time I say the word gourmand, for some reason in my mind, I have a flashback to the scene in The Dark Crystal where the Skeksis are having dinner. Anybody else get that? Just me?
These salt-soaked caverns
specifically, it's not just the scene where the Skeksis are having dinner, but where the newly crowned Skeksis Emperor takes a bite out of some little, like, squeaking bird creature and bites its head off and then goes and throws it on the ground. Specifically that exact instant. That's what the word gourmand brings to mind for me. It's been ages since I watched The Dark Crystal. You should watch it. It's really good. Such a good movie. The Dark Crystal is the shit, man. My master sent me. Wisest of the mystics. He around here? He's dead. Could be anywhere then. So what skills do you have? Because it's been a while since I messed with a shield breaker, since I think you guys kind of overall suck. You are in the front rank, so no reason to not have you go ahead and hurl and impale here. Just get some aggregate damage on everybody. Max Rebo would be taking a beating if it weren't for that madman lunatic dodge he's got going on. Instead, how about we give you a nice big fat dose of the bleed and then smash you in the head with a club?
A decisive pummeling.
Well, we stunned him to death because now the bleed's going to finish him off. So Captain Phasma, take a shot here. You know what, Max Rebo? Chew away a little of your own stress here, buddy. Max Rebo's, he's in a bit of a freak-out territory. Let's get him calmed down. These guys won't leave Max Rebo alone, though. His fame has preceded him. Everybody wants a piece of the Rebo. Here's this man. And I guess we'll cudgel wait. Might as well keep up the stun. We got a nice little lockdown system working here. You can't hit that guy, right? Can't mark him either. Wait, your mark doesn't hit the front rank? Well, that's lame. Well, patch up Max Rebo, then. If we can stun this guy, we'll see if we can go double round on everybody and get Max Rebo a little more stress resist. Beautiful. The dulcet tones of the Cantina Orchestra settling everybody down.
Their formation is broken.
Hey, Command Post, welcome to the stream, man. How's your Friday treating you? A little better than mine, I hope. I mean, we kind of don't want bonus food. Here, Anakin, go sniff around in here. What do you got? Just digested fish. Well, here, why don't you sniff around in this rotted fish carcass? This fish ate more than its fair share. We found Admiral Akbar, chat. We done it. That's what's left of him after Leia left him out in space to fucking die. Don't think we forgot about that, by the way. As far as shuffles go, that could have been worse. As long as Jen Urso does... Never mind. We're in trouble, actually. We gotta kill this thrall before he explodes. What I'd really prefer to do, rather than try and kill him, is just stun him. Yeah, you go ahead and guard whoever you want there, Chief. We're not really worried about that guy. The thrall's gonna gargling grab us. Push us back. Push us back. Push us back. Nope. We can't really pick a target for blind fire, and the smart thing to do there would have been to actually just step back. Don't get stunned. I mean, the bleed is not good because we can't really fix that. Eat a dog biscuit and bite this man. We can't afford to have that guy blow up and kill us. You want to give me a bunch of salty gashes? I mean, that's fine. We'll just pretend it was leg, or like we've been doing cardio today. And, you know, we'll just, when we're done doing cardio and our gash is all salty, we'll just go take a shower. Be fine. You should definitely move, though. Max Rebo, why don't you slice off a piece of this dude? You can't slice off a piece of that dude? But he's so handsome, Max Rebo. Don't you want to slice you off a piece of that, man? We got to start working some bleeds. We need to get this guy marked up and then start shooting. Although he's in front position, we're not going to... Captain Phasma can't shoot him. Chat seems kind of quiet tonight. You know, it's Friday. Stream just started a minute ago. Punching through this guy's armor is very helpful. You can heal yourself now, can you not, Captain Phasma? Beautiful. Just the change of allowing the Arbalest to heal themselves is, that is such a small thing, but it's such a huge upgrade for the Arbalest. It really is. Max Rebo is not dicking around. That's fatal damage. You come into Max Rebo's cantina, somebody gonna get cut. Piercing through that armor is quite nice. Okay, Captain Phasma, shouldn't you have gotten bonus healing from that? We must have rolled very poorly. Haven't had enough strange non-sequiturs to go on about tonight. Okay, Chad, if you're looking for a weird non-sequitur, here's one for you. Did you know that relative to its body length, the barnacle has the largest penis of any animal? The length of a barnacle's penis in ratio to the length of its body is 40-1. So, if you put that in human terms, that means your average human male, were they a barnacle, would be walking around with a penis that's like 235 feet long. Just saying. I don't remember what the ship's figurehead does. I believe it's some kind of blessing that gives us a damage aura. I don't think there's an interactable that works with it. Great artifact inspires the hero and gave us stress relief on a person who had basically no zero stretch. Though Pete did already ask whether he thought poor people or rich people would taste better. I mean, the general consensus in chat on that was, though, that rich people would definitely be better to eat than poor people. We have now been surprised twice. Darwin spent years examining barnacle dick. Yeah, but the question is, was Darwin doing it for scientific purposes, or was that just for funsies? Thank you. Push me back. Why do we resist the move, though?
As the fiend falls, a faint hope.
Well, having Max Rebo in slot 4 is not terribly disuseful. Rich people would more than likely taste way better. See, I'm telling you guys, the general consensus is that if you got to eat a person, you want to eat a rich person. Even when being devoured, poor people can't win. I guess choosy moms choose Jif and choosy cannibals choose the rich, huh? Do you think rich people then are like the Jif equivalent? If we're talking in terms of peanut butter, then are they like the Skippy peanut butter?
A momentary abatement.
Rich people are free range and grass fed. I don't think a lot of rich people are eating grass. Don't see a lot of really thin, really rich people. They tend to be, you know, eating like filet mignon and stuff like that. They aren't exactly heart healthy. I bet rich people are way higher in cholesterol than skinny people. Or like, all right, you know what? I hate that you can't mark the front target. I really, really hate that. You can't shoot him either. All you can do from any rank, just... Damn it, Phasma. This is why Finn keeps getting the better of you. You gotta learn target priority, girl. Target whistles. That I actually did for stress relief and healing purposes. We're gonna go... I don't want to expose, though. I want to do the... Why do you have an anti-stealth ability equipped? What I wanted to get a chance to do was actually throw a heal at you. You know what, Max Rebo, just kill that guy. I think that's something we, as poor people, get a slight advantage on. We're less likely to get eaten and actually have life skills. So what you're saying is that poverty is like a defense mechanism to make us less desirable as prey targets? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that's an unusual, it's like an unusual theory. Poverty is an evolutionary defense mechanism to protect you from starving cannibals? I don't know if cannibalism has ever been that much of a problem that evolutionarily we would have developed that. Could you please get in the right position and just stay there for 5 seconds? It's a new theory I'm working on. I look forward to reading your dissertation. Just once in your life, Phasma, stay in the right spot, please. And start throwing massive heals at Jen Urso, because she's about to have the holy living crap kicked out of her. Masterfully. I do not want to take any stress damage here, even though we actually have a method to deal. You know what? That was the wrong move. We should have gone for damage there and not worried about the stress. But Max Rebo was able to deal a fatal bleed that way. You know what, Max Rebo? Do it again. Oops, Max did it again. He shredded your heart. You know, I was going to say Max Rebo's not that innocent, but he doesn't really strike me as a particularly innocent type. Like, you know, Max Rebo gets up to some shit in his off time. Throw heals at Jen Urso. All of the heals.
War can be healed.
Start the heals now and just let them keep coming. What is puncture again? Puncture's the one that moves us forward that... Rake's Garden can't be guarded. Right, we don't actually need to do that. Just stab this man in the heart. Then dodge this seaward slash. We gotta get rid of your stealth ability, the exposing stealth thing, and replace that with sway so that you can guard and take less damage than you are currently taking. Because you're kind of getting the shit kicked out of you. You're getting bonus healing, but it doesn't really seem to be stacking up right. Manages to get rid of all of Captain Phasma's stress. We're going to try and do as much as we can here without taking a Terry penalty. I want to get one more heal on Jen Urso. Maybe if we get lucky. Oh, so good. Okay, you can just, here, like, swap places. It's fine. We're really just trying to buy ourselves time to get a heal. You have plus 60% healing received, and yet you're getting very little healing out of our massively buffed bandage. We have already a huge buff on that, and we should be getting... It seems like we should be getting a hell of a lot more mileage out of that than we're currently getting. Alright, kill this man. We don't want to take another hit. If you have plus 40% healing received, and we're already... Like, you already have a huge bonus. We're doing plus 60% heals already. What if that stacks additively or multiplicatively? Either way, eat some food. Grab that jade. You gotta be shitting me. That's the end? Wow, best quest ever. So the question then becomes, do we want to walk around and potentially take one more fight to hit these curios? And I kind of feel like the answer is, yeah, we sort of do. We're coming back this way. Treasure ahead, I'd wager. Okay, 500 gold. Well, I mean, solid wager. You were right. Definitely treasure. Also, we can afford to get rid of some stuff here. We have no barricades, so we could throw these shovels on the ground. I'm tempted to actually just chuck a torch, though.
A blazing star is born.
Hunger, no problem. Got plenty of food. It's a 6-point healing ability. It only heals 2 to 3. You've got a massive buff on it. But we have plus 60% just from trinkets, though. Like, that 3 becomes 4 and some change just off of our trinkets. Why are you taking stress, Obi-Wan? We're walking around an empty dungeon. He must be worried about Qui-Gon Jinn because he hasn't been seen or heard from in a while. Be like, why are you worried, Obi-Wan? You know what happened to him. He's dead. There's no reason to worry. You saw him die. Fish carcass? Come on, Admiral Akbar. You should have smelled that one coming a mile away. Every time it's a trap and you don't sniff out the trap, I'm gonna have to call Admiral Akbar's on you. I'm sorry. I call Akbar.
In Radiance, may we find
Yeah, just give me my hallway battle. Finally, the tables have turned and we got the surprise. All of y'all get wrecked.
Well struck.
I keep thinking that's Impale for some reason, and Pierce is not Impale.
A singular
Axe
strike.
Rebo with the serious beating, though. Nicely done, Maximilian. We could stun one of these guys, or we could just go for a kill. Alternatively, let's target whistle this man in the back and see if Captain Phasma can't shoot his face off. Just like blow his head off in one clean shot. She's done it, Captain Phasma! Oh, take that, Finn. Six is 100% larger than 3. Yeah, but the range on that heal, 3 is the minimum, though. We could have just rolled higher, too. You guys are all getting wrecked. Does anybody have any stress? You have 1. This is how confident I am in our abilities. Max Rebo's going to grind away 1 stress.
Great is the weapon that
3's the max on
its
that.
own.
Oh, you're right. Okay, never mind, Chad. How did you get off a rain of whips, you bastard? Now I got to heal that 4 stress again. What a jerk. You know what? Get marked. I'm just trying to get around to where I don't actually kill you and Max Rebo gets at you. Yeah, that's right. We're walking out of here with no stress. I don't care what you're trying to do here. I don't know what you're up to, Mr. Brigand.
Victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Better let the Asian do the math, Pete. That's racist, Chad. I want this blood and I want this... Okay, so use a bandage, chuck a bandage. We got to get rid of something else. You know, we're probably not going to need this anti-venom. I want the blood so that we can feed it to our starving vampires. I'm Asian. It's still racist. You can be racist against your own race. Typically, you get called out on it less. But hey, I don't, you know me, I don't do anything by half measures, Chad. I don't care if you're being racist to your own race. I'm still going to call you on it.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Max Rebo. You know what? You have a 70% disarm chance and you have 2 stress. Not anymore. Suck it, dungeon. Oh, the dungeon's getting pooped on here. Plus, we got the scout, so we can decide whether we want to... We don't want to go... Well, why not? I mean, free curio. Not worried about hunger. We got food. Max Rebo, you have 100% trap disarm, so you can handle that one. We're going to have to walk out of here with 2 aggregate stress. Oh, good. It was a torch. I'm really glad we came. Perfect. Well, we may as well go to the final room. Don't have to camp or anything, but for a short mission, I mean, we did all right. Got some sweet gold out of that. We actually got... We ditched stress while in the dungeon. Our stress aggregate went down.
For a time.
Much needed resolve EXP for everybody. Hippocratic, bonus to healing skills. You don't have any, though. Man, would that be great to get on a Vestal. Luminous, +2 speed, +5 dodge. That's fantastic. And unyielding is also great. Man, we didn't even get boned, chat, on the quirks. Everybody got positive quirks. Still had the dog bone. Yeah, but it won't let you throw those on the ground, so...
Fools and corpses.
Word of our predicament is spread, and a new crop of aspiring corpses step from the stagecoach. Okay, you know, Ancestor, hold on a second. Let's talk about your hiring practices. Because when you call them aspiring corpses before you even hire them, don't you think maybe they'd be a little hesitant to take your offer? That's like advertise. That's like Buffalo Bill putting out a personals ad and being like, wanted future jacket. He's not going to get any responses. That kind of personals ad, just nobody comes back to it. Rose Tico's moving sluggishly after a long night of drinking, although she did get rid of 45 stress. I think we'll let Rose chill a little bit longer. Shmi Skywalker, where did you get all this stress? You're a tippler, so you will only drink? That's my kind of dame right there. She's a cheap date, too. $13.75. Chewie, what do you do? You're God-fearing, which I think means you only pray, right? Yeah, all right. So let's get Chewie up to the Abbey. We'll get him some prayer. Praying to a higher power, which, good God, I knew the Roman Catholic Church was a little usury in their business practices, but charging somebody 1,700 gold just to commune with their creator? That seems a little exorbitant. No wonder the Pope is rich. Ooh, Apprentice Flagellant. I mean, I'm tempted. I'm not going to lie. We got a lot of level 0 trash down here that we very definitely don't want. I don't think at this point we're going to hire anybody. We can afford to be selective enough that we're only hiring people who are upgraded. Let's take the Flagellant, though, because, I mean, they're amazing. What's scientific? Oh, no, never mind. Scientific is terrible. That's actually quite bad. I mean, you can be healed pretty effectively by an occultist. Shouldn't scientific affect that, too? Last time I checked, magic was not science. No, it's actually, that's incorrect, Pete. H.P. Lovecraft's like Elder Mythos. It's been scientifically proven the Plateau of Lang is a real place, and there actually is a color of madness. So we're not going to hire any of these people. Choosy moms choose Jif, chat, and choosy cannibals choose the rich people. I'm choosing to choose the rich here. Let's go find ourselves another mission. Max Rebo, it's nice to see you getting leveled up into the big leagues, though. Zam Wessel, also important to note, got pumped up here. Idle Grave Digger picking up a free level. Can we upgrade the guild? We could upgrade Training Regimen, but I'd really prefer to wait and get Instructor Mastery because we need those higher rank skills. How about our Blacksmith? Can we get those higher rank weapons and armor? Not yet. We still need a lot more deeds